Hello everybody and welcome to another OJWonderbread snack review. Today on the OJWonderbread snack review, I'm going to be trying another limited edition flavor of Lay's potato chips. This flavor is going to be the ketchup flavor, and although this is a limited edition flavor in America, this is actually a permanent flavor in Canada. This is one of the two permanent flavors that we do not have in the States, the other being the all-dressed chips. And with how cold it is in Canada, all-dressed is a very apt name for a flavor. Although it is 50-some degrees in New York and it's January, so maybe global warming is going to happen and the sales are going to dip. So with these chips, these are inspired in a way by French fries, probably, seeing as these are a ketchup flavor. Canada is well known for their enjoyment of French fries, with the other French fry taste that they've come out with, the poutine, being gravy and cheese on French fries, which does taste as gross as it sounds. Although ketchup on French fries is well loved everywhere, so the flavor should be a bit better than that of the Canadian poutine. So this is what the bag of the American limited edition Lay's ketchup chips looks like. It doesn't really have much uniqueness to it. I'll show off the bag. It just says limited edition Lay's ketchup flavor. It shows a tomato and it shows the ketchup and it shows the red chips that I'm about to be eating. On this side of the bag, it says sweet, shows the ketchup again. It says crispy and tasty, which it should be as it is potato chips. Up at the top, it says it's going to be a tangy flavor. Here is the nutrition facts as well as the ingredients of this limited edition chip. So let's read what is in this chip before I open this up. One serving size is 15 chips. You are getting 8 servings per container, so 8 times 15. Not going to do the math and embarrass myself. 150 calories in a serving, 9 grams of fat, 12%, 1.5 grams of saturated fat, 6%. There's no trans fat or cholesterol, 160 milligrams of sodium, 7%. Total carbohydrates, 16 grams, 6%. 1 gram of dietary fiber, 5%. 2 grams of sugar and 2 grams of protein. You are getting 10 milligrams of calcium and 0.6 milligrams of iron, 2%. Potassium, 330 milligrams, 6%. The ingredients in this chips are potatoes, vegetable oil, canola corn, soybean and or sunflower oil, maltodextrin made from corn, and less than 2% of sugar, salt, natural flavors, brown sugar, dextrose, tomato powder, onion powder, yeast extracts, spices, vegetable oil for the color, paprika extracts, annatto extracts, and mustard seed. So although you are eating the ketchup flavor, you are also getting the mustard. So this could be a burger flavor if you added the meat flavor. So is this chip going to be the Great White North chip, or is this going to be as disappointing as Canadian sports? I don't think a Canadian hockey team has won a World Series in a while, and I don't know. I was in Canada recently. Everything was just expensive. With all that out of the way, let's open up this bag of chips and let's see if this actually tastes good. Pretty sure I've had this before. I mean, this gets re-released all the time, so although it is limited, it is kind of limited in the same way that Baja Blast is limited, where it just comes back all the time and hoping the scarcity will make people want to buy it and try it again. The smell of these chips smell exactly like ketchup, with the ingredients in this having the tomato powder. That's pretty much what I'm tasting. Or smelling. I am smelling a lot of that tomato ketchup smell. Doritos recently has came out with a ketchup as well as a mustard flavor, and this smells a lot more like ketchup than the Doritos flavors that was recently added to their line of chips. I think that was a limited release. I haven't seen it in a while, so let's give this a try, and I'll let you know how this tastes. The chip is not a yellow chip. This does have the red that you would expect from ketchup. This does look kind of like a French fry. You are getting the yellow as well as the red. Will the potato chip be as good as a French fry with the ketchup? Let's see together. One thing that I'm going to say on my first taste of this is, although this only has 2 grams of sugar, this tastes incredibly sweet. And I do live in America where we put high fructose corn syrup in everything, and we just love sugar in every single possible type of food, but this tastes incredibly sweet for a tomato product. It tastes sweeter than it does salty, and these are potato chips, so it's kind of odd in a way. I don't remember if it was like this in Canada, if this is more of an American thing to add the sweetness to it. Try 2 more of these chips and give my final review. So just like a potato chip, or a French fry, I should say, the potato chip, they all have the same potato as well as tomato. It is a red chip. I don't know. It does smell a lot like ketchup, but in terms of the flavor profile, it does taste a lot sweeter than I was going to expect from this bag. It's kind of reminiscent of the newer sweet barbecue flavored chips that have been coming out. But instead of a sweet barbecue, it's just a sweet salty. This tastes kind of like if you were to buy a Chinese or an import flavor potato chip, and although it's lying to you on the bag and telling you that it's takoyaki flavor and it's actually just a sweet barbecue flavor, this just tastes like a sugary tomato tasting chip. I don't think that this is the best of the limited release flavors. I think that it just has too much sweetness for this to be a potato chip. If I wanted to eat something sweet, I would eat something sweet. I wouldn't be eating potato chips. That's weird. Now I'm getting a bit of the saltiness. So what will I give the Lay's ketchup limited release flavored chips? I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. One of my lowest ratings, but in terms of the flavor, it does smell like ketchup and it tastes kind of tomatoey, but this doesn't really taste like what I was hoping for with ketchup potato chips. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you disagree with me, or if you're a Canadian and you can explain to me why your country loves this so much, please leave a comment, please leave a like, please subscribe, and thank you again for watching this video. Goodbye.